Sup fans, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Blu-ray review, and this is going to be another retrospective review of Kong Skull Island, the original Blu-ray, coming up right now. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom! Now if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends and also hit that bell for notifications because it helps the channel a lot. Also, before we get on with the video, I actually want to show off the slipcover here. And it sucks that the 4K version doesn't have it. So not only do you get a glossy embossed logo, but you also feel more of Kong's face and the soldier and the freaking skull. Like, skull here. It's just so cool. Yeah, the 4K Blu-ray slipcover has the same artwork, but it's just glossy, and it's just a shame that it doesn't have those bumpy looks and that nice texture that the Blu-ray has. So that's a shame, but still, it's still an amazing artwork still on both the 4K and Blu-ray. And don't mind my little dog, he's just barking and stuff like that. I'm not really having much of a story time. I picked it up on day one, and you know, I got hell excited that this is gonna include Dolby Atmos. And not too long I picked up this Skull Island, The Birth of Kong. I love it. It's actually a pretty good story. I don't think it's that bad. But I wish this was a hardcover version, because I'm gonna get a hardcover version of the Godzilla Awakening since I already have the paperback, and I'm like, you know what, let me get the hardcover version. But I wish this was a hardcover comic. Still though, it's better than nothing. All right, now let's get on to the actual review. The film was shot with Arri Alexa XT Plus cameras, and it was finished at a 2K DI. So yeah, a 2K image. The aspect ratio is 240:1, so like the Godzilla Blu-ray and a lot of Blu-rays at the time, they did that just to probably not to confuse people. But I believe the actual true aspect ratio is 239:1, and it has Dolby Atmos mix. So let's get on to the video. Wow, for a Blu-ray, it's phenomenal. Colors are rich as hell in this movie when they get into Skull Island, and also around the Vietnam scenes, around the downtown shopping market areas, especially around the bar scene with Tom Hiddleston. Oh my goodness, the bar is amazing, vibrant, luscious, neon red, blues, and greens around. Nice leveled blacks and whites throughout. Also, the helicopter scenes is just great when they just take off and they head onto the storm. It is just so cool. And I also noticed that a lot of the lightning has colors in it that I didn't see before when I saw it in theaters. I saw it in IMAX, and man, this looks so cool. And when they get to Skull Island, a lot of the beautiful cinematography showed off with the nice green hills with a nice little orange filter, some of that stuff, but it still does not obscure any colors. And especially the scene where Kong just rises up before he fights the helicopters, that nice shot where he rises up and you see the nice orange sun behind him. Oh, it looks so cool. Colors just pop there, rich details, amazing. And Kong's fur, like his colors look great. So much brown and grayish black around. It reproduces the colors right. Detail is sharp throughout, especially shows off the sharp details on Kong's fur around. It's so cool. Like, and I was actually counting how much beard strips that on John Goodman's beard is. I just love how sharp this is for a 2K image on a Blu-ray. Is great. I'm not saying that Blu-ray is bad or anything like that. I still love Blu-ray, even though I buy a lot of 4K. Still, in my very heart, that I still feel that Blu-ray is, in my opinion, my favorite home video format of all time. But still, this is such a demo-worthy Blu-ray to show off to your friends. If you don't have 4K, man, take that buy that Kong Skull Island disc and just show it off to your friends and stuff like that. You see a lot of skin pores and also just the resolution of the CGI itself. It looks great. It does not look off in some shots, and it's just so cool. The painting in the Iwi's faces look so, they actually pop out a lot with the resolution. And also, I love that thin layer of artificial grain just to give that nice 70s look to it, because Jordan Vogt Roberts wanted to make this film seem like a 1970s film, and it's perfection. The Blu-ray represents what Jordan Vogt Roberts wanted us to see it. And the 4K does that too. Also, the reason why to this very day, I don't have the 4K version is because I'm hopefully waiting for a re-release of the film with Dolby Vision, because I think because that film was, I believe, also finished with Dolby Vision, and unfortunately, around the time when Skull Island came out on 4K, not many 4K titles had Dolby Vision, and that one only had a HDR10 transfer, but the digital version does have, if you buy the Blu-ray or just buy the digital version, like buy the 4K Blu-ray and then buy the digital version, you get it with Dolby Vision, the digital version only. But I've heard the HDR10 only version of the Kong Skull Island Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, looks beautiful as hell. Aside from the added 2K resolution, the colors look great. I will pick it up on also a review for you guys. But yeah, it's amazing. And blacks look black and whites look white. I think I already said that already, but yeah, they look phenomenal with that, naturally well done, unlike the Godzilla Blu-ray. I still love that Godzilla Blu-ray though. Let's get on to the audio. Dolby Atmos. What can I say? Right away, as you press play, but I know in the 4K version, it defaults to the 5.1 DTS HD Master audio track. So if you have the 4K version, before you press play, go to the audio section and select Dolby Atmos, so it'll play right away. But once you have Dolby Atmos selected, and once the movie starts, right away, the Warner Bros. And Legendary logos just have an air dogfight surrounding you. Right away, you feel bullets whistling around you. You're surrounded. You're already in there at the moment. The helicopter scene feels like Kong throwing the trees and helicopters above you and around you, and the explosion is so 3D, like it just feels that it's in your face. The scene where Samuel L. Jackson's character Packard goes up against Kong near the end of the movie, you feel the nice little explosion just track and just goes up into the shadows, and then you see Kong and you feel the explosions just going away from you, as I like to say, and then just like they just blow up in front of you. You see Kong right there just standing in front of you. It just feels so nice. Oh, Dolby Atmos, I love it. And the helicopter scenes, again, going back to the helicopter scene, it feels like actual helicopters are flying around you. It's just so cool. And the final battle between Kong and the Skullcrawler, it feels like you're right there in the action with him. And dialogue is crystal clear. There's no issues at all. And the music by Henry Jackman, it just surrounds, it just brings more elevation into the sound mix and into the movie itself. I just freaking love it. And Kong's roar, when he roars, he gives your home theater a workout. He creates rumbling bass with it, and also he just freaking surrounds your room with his roar. This is awesome. Dolby Atmos mix is perfect. Let's get on to special features. Although almost an hour, it still feels a nice, hefty, and informative special features. Again, nice little Monarch 2.0 mockumentary with Houston Brooks leaving some audio tapes that he recorded on his discovery and his adventure and his studies on Skull Island. I love it. The Vietnam on location documentaries and featurettes with Jordan Vogt and the cast is just great. And also, I just love that one little scene with Brie Larson saying goodbye to the native people, and she's just like, I wish I could live long. I mean, as long as I have a place to charge my Game Boy. I just love it. I love her so much. Yeah, I love Brie Larson, even though Captain Marvel was just aight. But one of the highlights I'd like to talk about, I mean, and also unlike the Godzilla Blu-ray, this one has deleted scenes. And has a couple deleted scenes, and also I'm actually glad to see this, and also I can see why they were cut out from the movie, because they don't really add much to the movie, but this is my opinion. But I also want to highlight the audio commentary track, man. Jordan Vogt Roberts, man. One man, but has so much to say about the movie, and it was so entertaining and so informative throughout. One of the things that I just love that he says is just that it's so strange and weird that they picked someone who only made one independent movie just to make a huge high-budget Hollywood blockbuster film about King Kong. And he just feels that it feels great, but also just felt weird. I believe that's what he said. I haven't heard the audio commentary track in a while, but still, he did say that it was kind of weird how he was just put it. He was right away making a Hollywood blockbuster movie just right after he made a small independent movie. Pretty much he joked about it, but he still feels like in awe about it, and he's just so awesome to listen to. So if I were to give the video a rating of Kong Skull Island, I'll have to give it a 10 out of 10. It is perfection. It looks just as good as I saw it in theaters, and it looks amazing on home video. For audio, 10 out of 10. Dolby Atmos, demo worthy. For special features, yeah, 10 out of 10. I would give it an 8 out of 10 if they didn't include that audio commentary track and the deleted scenes in the special features. And unfortunately, Target also has one of those exclusive, I believe they have 2 featurettes or 1 featurette exclusive on more locations, on location filming of Vietnam. They go more into depth, unlike the Blu-ray, which they do go into depth on shooting of Vietnam on the standard edition Blu-ray, but I believe that featurette goes more into depth on the location of Vietnam, on shooting on Vietnam. Hopefully a 4K re-release fixes that. But yeah, it does feel like a more complete package than the Godzilla Blu-ray, which I love the Godzilla Blu-ray, don't get me wrong, but still the Kong Skull Island special features just feels more of a complete package. Even if you don't have 4K, this is actually a demo-worthy Blu-ray to show off your home theater system to your friends and girlfriends or wife or kids or whatever. It's just great, guys. I recommend you guys pick it up. Even though it's not a 4K Blu-ray, I love Blu-ray, like standard, HD Blu-ray. I love them so much, and I do highly recommend this Blu-ray if you don't want to grab the 4K version, or just don't have the money, or just don't want to invest in a 4K. The Blu-ray has you all set. So that is my Blu-ray retrospective review on Kong Skull Island. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. And so let me know down in the comment section down below, do you guys have Kong Skull Island on Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray, and let me know what you think about it. Please, I want to hear about your opinions. So this is Javi from Javi Productions. Sign up, and hope you guys enjoyed the show.